Cairns, the home of serious boats and the port to serious fishing. Now, we've just been travelling for around about an hour off the coast. We're pulled up just behind an island. This is Fitzroy here. It's been a little bit bumpy, but this is the last of the calm before we hit the open waterways before getting out to the reef, where it will calm off a little bit more as well. But I guess what we're going to see around here there, Clint, is just some pretty wild action. We just saw some bait fish showering, so I know Captain Kim up the front there is busting to get a lure out. But
a bit twitchy.
What can we expect, mate? This is an unreal coastline.
Yeah, really nice spot. Plenty of good fishing, GTs, mackerel, anything, reefies, you name it.
It's the tropics.
Could be here.
Yeah, it is. It's an open slate when you come up here fishing. We've got a little while to go, so we'll keep powering on. All right, so we've just arrived out here on the reef. We're about 20 mile off the coast or so on these bommies of the Great Barrier Reef. We are not in a green zone, but an area that Captain Kim knows quite well. He's fished out here for over 30 odd years and he knows this spot like the back of his hand. Mate, lay a cast out, Clint. We've been looking for bommies and this area here has bait around it. A bommy is basically a structure that rises off the bottom. It doesn't have to go through the surface. It can sit just below the surface. It could be a coral bulbous head from up here or down south a giant rock, but it attracts fish, and this is what we're doing. We've laid up our Saragosas with a Terez rod, and of course we've got a giant popper. This will emulate fish that scoots around the surface, what these big predators are wanting to get. And of course a bit of wire in case there's mackerel, big cup face on it, will bloop, bloop, bloop across the surface. Other species that love it, all the way from the freshwater impoundments of Barra, the streams of Barra, mangrove jacks. We're not going to get them out here, but we will get other species. Let's give it a crack. Clint had hooked an absolute beast of a fish. Now the GT race across the surface from the shelter of the coral bomb. It's what they do. It strikes the popper as the popper's making its way back to the boat.
He's not huge, but he's good.
That's a good fish, mate.
Can I have that cushion, please, mate?
But coming to play with us was not on this ocean predator's agenda. It shed the hook during another high-speed run, and that does happen. But there is no shortage of shallow water monsters like this in this part of the world.
Yes! He just ate that. He's only a little fella.
These GTs were playing hard to get. Happy to smash the lures.
Got an ugly lure on.
Oh, he fell off. He fell off. He fell off.
Just as quick to drop them as well and sneak off back to the safety of the reef.